Sister Wives was Meri Brown, paying for everything, and Sister Wives Meri Brown's kid, more spoiled than the others. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and give this video a like. Up was Sister Wives star, Meri Brown's child, Leon Brown, more spoiled than the other kids. In the Sunday, January 19th episode, Meri revealed all that she was responsible for when it came to Leon. Yet, some fans noted that Leon was very demanding as to what they wanted and had to have. Therefore, did they end up becoming spoiled with Meri giving in to all of their requests? Keep reading for more details. When Leon Brown started looking at colleges, they knew that they wanted to go to school in Utah. They missed it after leaving for Las Vegas, and at the time was very invested in the values and the church. It was vital to get back to that, but the college was not cheap by any means. They had their sights set on Westminster College, which is a private university and, after aid, in 2025, costs $26,000. Leon made it clear that if they could not go there, they would forego school, but Meri Brown was not going to let that happen. Of course, that was where they went and graduated from there, but before this, they needed a car to get to and from high school. They were driving Robin Brown's old car, but constantly complained about what it did and did not have. With all of the children, they should have considered themselves lucky to have a car. As it turned out, Meri ensured her child had all they needed and more while still helping the rest of the family. She was always getting the short end of the stick, as Kody Brown maintained. She only had one child, so why did she need extras? Now, Sister Wives fans see a different side, but they also wonder if she spoiled her child. A Reddit thread was started to discuss how horrid Meri was treated, but Leon also came up. It appears that Leon was very demanding and wanted what they wanted. If they didn't get it, a tantrum was thrown, and being Meri's only child, she gave in. The biggest argument is that Meri Brown helped the other kids and the rest of the family through the familial pot. However, those who went to college attended state schools or attended the Air Force or National Guard. They also got scholarships, so their schooling was relatively inexpensive, whereas Leon Brown wanted a high-priced private school. One Sister Wives fan had this to say: "Yeah, but Leon wanted to go to an expensive college, not a community college like the others. Leo also wanted a new car, not a used one, so there are two ways to look at it. I remember Leon always wanting more and usually getting it. The other kids were used to hand-me-downs and being last because they had siblings." That's a tough take, because they were all considered siblings. Therefore, if Leon needed hand-me-downs, they could have easily gotten them. At the same time, they wanted a shiny new life, and Meri obliged no matter what the cost. Could she have said no? Yes. Did she? No. Was it because it was her one and only? Likely, but we will never know. Does that make Leon spoiled? That is up in that air. Do you think Meri spoiled Leon, and why do you think she did so? Let us know and watch Sister Wives Sundays on TLC. Was Sister Wives star Meri Brown paying for everything in the plural family? It was revealed in the Sunday, January 19th episode that she was responsible for all of her child Leon's expenses solely because she only had one kid. More so, she was forced to be grateful for the scraps she received while treated like a second-class citizen. Now, fans are speaking up, and they are not happy. Keep reading for more details. It was always an underlying thing that Meri Brown felt she was given less because she only had one child. While Janelle Brown and Christine Brown-Woolley each had 6 children, Meri only had Leon. This was another fault as she had fertility struggles. She and Kody Brown did discuss alternative options, and Robin Brown offered to be her surrogate. However, by that time, it felt too late to start over. More so, Meri felt it was no longer her choice, and everyone around her was applying pressure. Leon wanted another sibling, so they pressured Meri to consider her options. Kody also felt it was time to make a decision, but she was kind of done with it. When all was said and done, fourth wife Robin ended up with 5 kids, leaving Meri on her own island. Any decision made regarding Meri always had to do with her having one child. She did not need as much space or did not deserve as many amenities, but it has since come out that she paid for everything. Meri paid for Leon's car, tuition, her own house payments, etc. So if it looked like she was getting more, it did not matter because she paid for what had. A Reddit thread was started to discuss how Meri Brown was paying for everything in her life, and then some.
I don't get
the new episode, apparently Meri worked to cover her own child's college, car expenses, made her own mortgage payments, and still pooled the rest of her checks for every other child to have their college paid and expenses handled. But she can't complain because some of her money was used for a wet bar in her house. Meri Brown seemed to contribute to everybody in the plural family while taking care of her child. Yet if she wanted an extra, she was slammed. It did not make any sense, and it was always because she had one child, which is the harshest slight possible. Aren't they sister wives, which means they are the moms to all? Furthermore, they wanted to give her the smallest part of Kody pass and keep her off in a corner. So did Sister Wives fans feel for Meri and her plight? His opinion of Meri and her newfound freedom. She needs to ditch those asterisk cheches, her friends. He can't stand that he can no longer isolate and abuse her. I suspect she caved or offered to do it on her own to avoid confrontation. Remember, Kody kept hammering it into her that you only have one kid. He's an emotional blackmailer and abuser, and knew she was weak. At the same time, as much as viewers sympathized with Meri, one person added this tidbit. Yes, Meri never compromises. She has expensive taste, and so did Leon. All of Janelle's kids got scholarships or went to the military, but Leon wanted that expensive school and doesn't even spend holidays either. Meri. So yes, she paid for everything and more, but Leon did want a lot, so there were sacrifices to be made. Could the family have helped? Probably, but when that many children need to go to college, where's the line drawn? Do you think Meri should have put her foot down at some point, or did she feel trapped? Let us know and watch Sister Wives Sundays on TLC. Sister Wives fans are pitying Christine Brown Woolley's daughters because of her ex-husband, Kody Brown. Yet, what has caused them to pity her 5 girls after all of this time? They have suffered for years and are doing their best with the hand that they have been dealt. So, what are the viewers saying about the Brown girls? Keep reading for more details. For years, Kody Brown has been an absentee father for many of his older children. He was present for Robin Brown and her 5, but some have said his disdain for the OG 3 impacted their kids. When the pandemic hit, he did not feel Janelle Brown and Christine Brown Woolley were being cautious enough. They maintained they were following the CDC guidelines, but that was not strong enough for Kody, so he stayed away. He also felt that their kids were being disobedient, unlike Robin and her children, so he opted to stay at her mansion for around 9 months. Christine has stated that, even before the pandemic, Kody was not around that much, so it did not matter. She left the plural family in 2021 and moved to Utah. When she met and fell in love with David Woolley, her 5 daughters and son, Peden got to see her happy. They saw her being loved up and shown affection, which was a completely new thing. Sister Wives fans are starting to see that the girls never knew how a man was supposed to treat a woman based on how Kody treated Christine. A Reddit thread was started, and the OP pointed this out. It would break my heart if someone was treating Isabel that way. Although, ironically, I guess Kody treats Isabel that way anyway. When Isabel moved to North Carolina for college, she went to live with her sister, Maddie Brown, and her family. She was excited to see a functioning marriage and was hopeful her youngest sister truly would get to see healthy relationships through their oldest sisters. One concern Isabel Brown had when her mother was getting serious with David Woolley was whether would he replace Kody Brown. Though Kody had been absent for major moments in Isabel's life, she's young. Therefore, she continues to hold on to hope, which is perfectly normal. Unfortunately, all these girls saw was a loveless marriage between Christine Brown-Woolley and their father. So they have no idea what a good partner really is. Aspen Brown-Thompson seems to have gotten lucky with Mitch Thompson, while fans may always be skeptical of Tony Padron. Gwendolyn Brown married Beatriz Queiroz and appears in love, but it is also fairly new. Hopefully, they will all break Christine's first marriage curse and be with partners who love and value them the first time around, because they truly deserve it. Do you pity the girls or think they are thriving despite Kody's negligence? Let us know and watch Sister Wives Sundays on TLC. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube Fox Gossip 24 channel and stay with us.